So, to all my fellow mushroom hunters, bolete foragers, aspiring mycologists, etc. This is today's haul. This is in Gwinnett County, Georgia. And what I have here is what I believed to be a species of bolete called Pseudopinophilus. I'm probably butchering the way it's supposed to be pronounced, but they call it the Porcini of the South. At least I've seen a page or two that refers to it like that. At first I thought these were king boletes, but then I saw a post online. If you do a search for Pseudopinophilus, you'll find it. I think it's Mushroom Observer, not totally sure. You'll see very positive identification. These guys are truly a pleasure to find. They stick out like a sore thumb and you can see them from a mile away. Now, a couple of things that I've noticed today. I've been picking these guys all week. You can see over there we've got a nice pile of dried up mushrooms. I'm going to be setting those aside, and anything that's not too infested out of this I'm going to cut up as well. So anyways, I've been picking these guys. Not a care in the world. Happy. And for those that don't know, I'm actually colorblind. Not severely, but moderately. So for me, I would have to ask whether this is brown or whether it's red or somewhere in between, or whether it has any red whatsoever. Usually can't tell on my own. And out of the mushrooms that I've picked, these that I have on the wooden chopping board all have that red tinge to their caps. Well, I also found these guys, and if it wasn't for my wife letting me know that, hey, these guys have a consistently different cap color. These are a light brown. I would have simply assumed that this is the same. It was like, hey, this is just an older one, meaning it's aged a bit more, sat around a while, and these guys are just a little bit younger. But you would think that you would see this, because of the amount of mushrooms we have, a transition from one color slowly over to the other, or perhaps a spectrum. And we don't actually have that. What we have is all of these red caps, reddish I should say, or reddish brown. You make your own determination. And then we got these guys right here. And you know, initially I was thinking, well, maybe that's because it rained so much yesterday and these guys are just older. Well, got plenty of big ones here. These didn't grow in a day. So now I'm thinking that these guys are actually a separate species. If we look at the underside, now here's the thing about the underside. They follow the same pattern as what I initially thought was the Pseudopinophilus. These guys, when young, have a really beautiful white underside of their caps. The pores are beautiful white. They don't stain. They stay the same color no matter how much you press on it. And as they age, they do start turning a little bit yellowish to a yellowish green. This one's still young. Got a little bit of a beginning there. This guy's probably your best contender. You can see starting to get a little bit of that yellow in there. It's clearly not just white. How about this big guy? Yeah, you can see. Set this guy down. This guy went from white to yellow, starting to be kind of a yellowish green. The wife tells me it's similar to the color of a Bartlett pear. Well, if you look at these guys, which I originally thought were also the same species, when it comes to the stem and when it comes to the underside, they really do look the same. You have them starting out whitish. You can see the reticulation and the thickness of the stem, and pretty much looks like the same thing. It's tough being a budding mushroom identifier. And the older the mushroom gets, the more yellowish green the cap becomes. So difficult to say. Could this be a Porcini? Could this be perhaps an actual King Bolete? While here what we have are the Pseudopinophilus, or perhaps they could be Boletus nobilis, the noble bolete. Really, really tough to tell, and if anybody's watching this, definitely give me your opinion. Let's cut some of these up.